We'll just wait for my internet to do the thing. All right, what is up, people? Me and a Metal Mike with my guest,
Ryan Arnold, aka Demon Master Reviews.
The demon himself, yeah. And we have a little special surprise stream for you guys, because I wasn't planning on streaming today. We are going to talk about, since today is September 2nd, and an album came out 2003 on September 2nd. Show the folks what album we have.
This one right here.
Dance of Death. Celebrating its 20th anniversary today.
Well, not really. 21st. It's over 20.
That's whatever.
Yeah, it came out in 03. It's 2024. Happy 21st
We'll just say
birthday,
it's the 20th anniversary.
Happy 21st birthday, Dance of Death. You're old enough to drink now.
Hell yeah! Have the brewskis out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryan, you want to fill... this album came out 2003. You want to fill us in on how you discovered the studio album and give your thoughts before we go into it?
Well, absolutely. I will definitely. I think this was when I was getting into Maiden. I think I remember seeing it may have been something live. It might have been on VH1 or something like that, VH1 Classic or something like that. There was I think an Iron Maiden live thing they were playing, a TV thing they were playing. But they played the song Journeyman during that set. And I'm always wondering, what album did that come from? For the longest time, I tried to find the album that was on, because I did kind of enjoy it at the time. And I come to find out it was on this one. And this was eventually when I got all their albums and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, this is the album that has Journeyman. Okay. All right. That's where it came from.
Yeah. Oh, got one viewer. What is up, person? Metalhead, loser, whoever.
Yeah, whoever it is.
Yes. Hello, one viewer. One measly view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
sharing it. Share the stream, people. Get more people. Sorry.
It's all right, yeah. But yeah, that's how I found out about this album. Was the song Journeyman. Your turn, Mike.
Think I discovered the album after... kind of just discovered the album as I went along in the Iron Maiden discography. For the longest time, I didn't really care for the studio album. But until recently, maybe a year or two ago, I gave the album a full listen because I would always listen to the first track and then skip everything else. So I finally gave the album a chance a few years back, and I fell in love with it ever since. I think it's... I think Almost Human. Ralph Vieira mentioned this in one of his recent videos when he was talking about Iron Maiden. Ralph said that he thinks Dance of Death is the best current Bruce studio album.
Oh,
current meaning, from Brave New World till now. And I agree. I think that's a very good argument. I think Dance of Death is probably the best studio album currently that Iron Maiden put out.
Yeah, I haven't.
You were saying?
Yeah, I haven't. I could almost be like, I don't know how he. I mean, I can understand his point of view, but this was kind of before they went. Obviously, this album is kind of in that period before they went full-blown prog and stuff like that. So the songs aren't really that long. So I can understand him liking that because he doesn't want to probably listen to something that's over 90 or 70 or 90 minutes long. So I can understand that.
Yeah. First song I ever heard, surprisingly, when I bought the album, I got a horrible burned CD because one of my buddies had the album. He burned it onto, those CDs you can't have. I had it burned onto one of those CDs. and only once, and the whole album was on there, but the track listing was wrong. So
One of these kind
the
of
first
CDs.
song I remember hearing was Passchendaele.
Ooh,
Yeah, one of those.
one of the longer tracks on here.
And the first song I remember hearing was Passchendaele. And then my first thought was, wait a minute, this isn't Iron Maiden. Why is this so damn long? And then I kind of threw out that disc, broke it. Similar to how Jammin' John broke his Saint Anger. I broke Dance of Death on a cheap knockoff version. But no, I enjoy Dance of Death now. I think it's a solid studio album. It's for that era. I'd say it's perfect for that era of Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, but it's kind of an album that is kind of sandwiched in between Brave New World, and then you get to the prog stuff later on. Like it's this in A Matter of Life and Death, where they're kind of the in-between zone, pretty much. Like they were starting to get into the proggy stuff, but they weren't quite fully there. Speaking of, let's talk about this horrible cover.
Like I said, the album length is 67 minutes and 57 seconds.
I believe it's produced by
Kevin. That piece of junk.
And mixed by
I've
Kevin
seen
Shirley, and also co-produced by Steve Harris, obviously. This is Kevin Shirley's second album with the band at this point.
Well, obviously.
Also, I also want to point out, Kevin Shirley was still working with Dream Theater at the time, because this came out the same year as Train of Thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Came out EMI. Quick, the label was EMI. You know, studio was. The album art. Where do I rank the album art? It's the worst studio album art in Maiden's discography.
It's kind of one of the. It's easily one of their worst album arts. I mean, come on, that's. What were they fucking thinking with this? This is something you make on. This is the kind of thing you can make at the time, because obviously they didn't have great digital artworks and stuff like that, so we had to go with this. But come on, you could have done better. Like, it's horrible. It's one of their worst.
Well, like I said, this was one of the. See, the cover I have was one of their. If you guys see in my chat, what I'm underneath here on StreamYard is one of the concept album arts that was drawn up for the studio album that was presented to the band, and they didn't go for it. And I thought, you know what? Well, let me get out of my way, and Ryan, you can tell them that this album art here for Dance of Death kind of looks a little bit cooler than what we got.
Yeah, this abomination. But yeah, this is easily. This abomination here is one of the worst. It is one of, if not the worst Iron Maiden album covers of all time. I can't even think of others that were worse than. I think it takes the cake for being the worst album cover for Maiden by far.
Final Frontier was a dud for an album art cover. Didn't care for that one.
I think Final Frontier is better. I think Final Frontier is better than this. Definitely better than this. I can understand. I think maybe even A Matter of Life and Death. They're kind of similar in some cases.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm torn because
it's not.
I just don't like how they made Eddie, that Space Eddie, look so bad.
Yeah, but it's better than him.
It's not a great album art. I will say that.
Like, come on. Ugh.
If they would have just kept the death robe and got rid of the other garbage. If you would have got rid of that other like CGI garbage,
like, oh, that would have been really fucking
go with this. This would have been
this bullshit beside Eddie where he looks like
this would have been a better
This is bullshit.
Bullshit Eddie. There you go. That's perfect. That's bullshit Eddie right there. That is perfect. That is the
This is
bullshit
bullshit.
Eddie
This is
copy.
bullshit.
Whatever Eddie was smoking.
It's just all like, what was
That's the bullshit Eddie knockoff,
it's
people.
not even good. It's just like, what the fuck were they fucking thinking? It would have been
I don't know.
better
Maybe
if
Steve
Eddie
Harris was on
if the
vacation
band was
somewhere and he
surrounding
decided.
It would have been better if the band was surrounding it, because that would have been a lot better than this crap. Come on.
Or a bunch of Eddies surrounding Dark Cloaked Eddie. Or a bunch of Eddies surrounding the Dark Cloaked Eddie.
A bunch of the cloaked, kind of in that same look of what Eddie is, but kind of black, with just like, come on. I can think people can make a bunch of
the cloaked Eddies, but they're using older looks from the other albums. Hell, even Zombie Eddie from No Prayer for the Dying. Even that Eddie looks better than this.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, enough of bashing the artwork. I give the artwork a 2 out of 10.
Garbage
Eddie
looks better than this. And that's the worst sounding, that's the worst Iron Maiden album. Like, come on. This artwork is, it's not even good. It's not good. Production.
Yeah.
Still good. Still great. Still great.
Production. 2 singles came from.
Yeah, Wildest Dreams.
And it's Poo Poo. The album work is Poo Poo.
Yes. But yes,
solid,
you said 2 singles came from this. What,
I think it's a step up from what Brave New World was.
Oof.
I was saying it's a.
I can't say much.
In Rainmaker.
I cannot say much about this yet.
Only 2 singles.
I can't say much.
Frankly, Passchendaele should have been the 3rd single, and I think
what were the 2 singles?
Journeyman.
I was thinking, Journeyman they played live.
Can't.
So technically, Journeyman was a single in some case because they played it live. But yeah, you said 2 singles. Live. I'm thinking, was it Wildest Dreams and then the title track?
Yeah.
That's strange. Why do you only have 2 singles? Like, come on. Could have had more.
The 2 singles are Wildest Dreams and Rainmaker.
Oh, the 2 short ones?
It's funny, the 2 singles are the first 2 songs to kick off the album, Wildest Dreams and Rainmaker.
Yeah, the shortest. They're also the shortest songs on the album, and they're not.
Around this time,
it took 4 minutes. 3 minutes 52. 3 minutes 48.
Blame Adrian Smith and Steve Harris on the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that surprises me. I'm like, Smith and Harris wrote the short songs? Harris helped write both short songs. Like, that's
Adrian Smith and Steve Harris.
And then we get to some of those, like, No More Lies.
Nico McBrain wrote a song off of this album, too.
Solely a Harris song. Was there any other solely Harris songs? No, that was I think
Gates of Tomorrow.
That was the only one. Yeah, No More Lies is the only one that was solely written by Steve Harris.
And Dance of Death, Yannick Gers and Harris wrote Dance of Death. That's the writing credits to the title track.
Yep. This one's here's an interesting thing about
Nico McBrain, Adrian Smith, and Bruce Dickinson wrote New Frontier. So yes, Nico McBrain.
Mike, I was about to mention that. Yeah, this is the only album where Nico McBrain has a writing credit on. And it's New Frontier. Like, of all things, like, he's been in the band 20 years, and up to that point has not had a writing credit, and finally gets a writing credit. Like, come on. Like, finally. I know there's probably songs he helped write, but
all you pickle whistlers out there say. All you Maiden tweet. Oh, that's a new one. All you Maiden tweeds out there keep saying that Nico never wrote a song. Well, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Suck on it.
This is the one and only album where he helped write a song. Literally the only one. I know you probably wrote others that didn't make it onto official albums, but come on, that's... This is the one and only album where he has a writing credit, for Christ's sake.
Hey, he got 1. That's better than 0.
Yeah, he got 1. And he's been in the band at this point with this album.
Well, gee, I wonder why,
years
Steve.
At this point. He's been in the band for 20 years. And they're like, well, to celebrate your 20 years, you get a writing credit. Not one fucking time did he have a writing credit on any album beforehand. But this one, yeah, why not? Throw him a bone.
Here you go. Here's your writing credit. Now go back to your booth, play your drums, and stop complaining.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, we were like, yeah. It surprises that you would normally think a lot of the great drummers would have had one writing credit.
No, he doesn't get a bone. Here's your dog treat. Here's your doggy treat.
Yeah, he gets a doggy treat. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
You did it. You did a little drum fill. You did a trick. Here's your doggy treat. Here's your writing credit.
Get your one writing credit. Get your one dog treat. Yep. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, John Bottoms had more writing credits than Nico, and that's. Here's your doggy treat. You did a little drum fill. Here's your doggy treat.
Oh, that's the only reason that he has a writing credit? He did a drum fill? Like. And the songs about
we got a like.
It's 5
That's
minutes.
good.
It's the third shortest song on the
Hey,
album.
keep those likes going, people.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, what's your favorite song?
Well, I probably have only listened to one song from here, and it's Journeyman, and they played it live. But at some point, I definitely need to fully listen to this album all the way through. But yeah, for now, Journeyman's my favorite.
It wasn't even a long drum fill. It wasn't even. You know what? Nico created Where Eagles Dare. Why didn't Steve give that credit to him instead of this measly little credit? Right?
Yeah, it's. He probably felt sorry for him, but I'm like,
yeah, you'll understand why I make the joke sometimes that New Frontier shouldn't have been Nico's writing credit. It should have been Where Eagles Dare, because the drumming on that's great. It's just really, Steve.
Yeah, well, he didn't even have anything to do with the song.
Personally, I have four favorite songs off this album for me. The title track is probably my favorite. It's an epic. And it's written by Steve Harris and Yannick Gers, so it's going to be epic. And it sounds great. And it sounds good live, too.
Nice.
But they gave it to him. Gers has 2 songwriting credits. Nico has 1.
Yeah. Sucking Gers. Nico's got a writing credit on this album.
Yeah, the irony.
I'm trying to look and see which ones Gers was a part of.
But yeah, so Dance It, that's my favorite song. Then it goes to Rainmaker. Then it goes to Journeyman. Then I'm going Face in the Sand. I really like Face in the Sand. This song kicks ass.
Gers only has 3 writing credits. Montsegur, the title track, and Gates of Tomorrow. Yes, 3. Well, Nico, 1.
3 credits. Here, hey, Yannick, here's your 3 credits. Go on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico, you had. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit here, people. Hey, Nico, here's your credit. Nico, here's your credit. Here's your little drum credit. Yeah, you did a little drum fill in this song. Here's your song credit. Here's a doggy treat. Hey, Yannick, good job, buddy. 3 song credits. You can go on the carnival rides.
Yeah.
3 credits for a carnival ride. Yippee.
Yeah. Well, since you're the only one that has fully listened to this and I haven't, your final thoughts. Since I can't give my thoughts on this album yet.
Well, before I go to the thoughts, I'm going to go to the chart. In Australia, it peaked at number 12. In Canada, it peaked number 5. Germany, it peaked 2nd. It made the top 18 for the U.S. billboards at number 18. And it made the UK at number 2. But it didn't win any awards.
Yeah, it's not one
No,
of those.
it got gold. It got gold certified in Argentina, Brazil,
gold,
Finland, Germany.
That's good.
United Kingdom, yes. Not in the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal album ranking, where do I put Dance of Death? It's in my top 12. It's an album I do go back and listen to quite a lot. It's at number 11 for me.
Yeah. I can't say
it
much.
Fluctuates.
Yeah, like I said, I can't say much because I haven't fully listened to it yet. Hopefully soon I will. Yeah, I definitely need to listen to this.
But now, since you said where do I? But now since you said where, what's up, Wyatt? What's up, brother? So you said rank it, right? Well, here's how I'll put it out of the recent albums. So, okay, Brave New World is at the bottom for me.
Oh, that's kind of
No, I lied. No, I lied. No, I made a mistake. It's Final Frontier. Yeah, why? I sent a link in one of the groups. You can just come on in, right?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Unless you want to shoot him a link.
I mean, you should be able to. He's
yeah,
in
my
the
permission.
Metal YouTuber. He's in the Metal YouTubers chat. You should be in the Metal YouTubers chat. You should be able to see the
link. Why? Just click on the link and hop in. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So at the bottom, I have Final Frontier. And that's just my personal taste opinion. I didn't care for that album when it came out.
Yeah, same here.
I only liked maybe one or two songs, and then the rest of it was just mediocre.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go... Shit. Because I do like these other albums. Yeah, I'm going to go Brave New World next. Yeah. Yeah, Brave New World.
Yeah, click on it.
I like click on it, what? Yeah, Brave New World, just because I don't like side 2 of the album. Side 1's great.
Fair enough,
side 2 is Hey, what's up, Wyatt?
Hey, Wyatt.
It's been a while.
Good to see you again, man.
Yeah,
it's been a Scooby Doo over here. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I have Brave New World. Then we're gonna go Senjutsu. I like Senjutsu. I like side 1 more. And then the last 2 tracks off of side 2 are good. Senjutsu. Then we're gonna go Book of Souls. We're gonna go Book of Souls ahead of Senjutsu. I think that album gets overlooked. It's a good album. Not great.
I love Book of Souls.
Ryan's face. I see the pitchforks.
Oh.
I see Ryan already throwing pitchforks at me.
Kidding me.
I would put Book of Souls in the top 5.
It's all the modern stuff.
I don't know about you, Ryan.
Then I have a matter of life and death above that.
You're gonna have
matter of life and death's in the top for me. Second.
And then
Dance of
this
Death
one.
is number one for me. I think it's the best
Wow,
recent album
that-
they've put out.
That's
Because I feel like
Over-
Dance of Death kind of still has that classic sound to it, where they still have some fast stuff on it, but the album really ties into the 90s stuff and the late 80s stuff, so it really mixes both of those genres together. It's a good send-off, in my opinion, for that kind of era.
Okay.
Iron Maiden.
video.
Okay, I'll be back later.
All right.
Bye.
Mom came in. We're all good.
Oh, that's no problem. Wyatt, you there?
I think he's there. I think.
Hello,
I think for what I
Wyatt.
have
Are
for
you out there in
mine-
outer space?
I think with mine it's a little bit different. Yeah, I think we both agree Final Frontier's at the bottom. I can't really say. I think some others are at. I think
Yeah,
for now,
that's
I
an
think a
agreement.
few are at the bottom, like Dance of Death at the current moment because I have not fully listened to it yet. So that's. I think I'm trying to think. So that's what? How many we have? There's 6. So yeah, Final Frontier definitely number 6. There's some good stuff. I love The Alchemist, but you know when he didn't end, it's after that. It's like I think I like the title track, but they just needed to make that intro be its own track. It didn't really need to be a part of the title track. It just didn't work. But yeah, I do think that The Alchemists are really great. But then there's some moments they tried to do the prog thing at that.
Or the
point, but
album-
it didn't really work.
Or the
It
album maybe
didn't
just
actually
didn't need an
well.
intro.
What would be number 5? Yeah, pretty much at the bottom. At the current bottom right now, it is. I think Dance of Death is at the bottom. I do like Journeyman, but I do need to fully listen to it to understand where it could be in the hierarchy for the more recent stuff, the reunion albums. After that, probably Senjutsu. I do not like Stratego, but I think the rest of the album is relatively strong and really good, to sometimes great. But that song just didn't not work for me. Stratego was the one. I'm like, why'd you release this as a single? It feels kind of weak. But I think the rest of the album is really, really great. I think I gave it a 9 when I think I reviewed it. Because I did like it enough. But that one song, Stratego, was kind of a weak point. Number 3, that's probably A Matter of Life and Death. I mean, I have it, but I haven't fully listened to it. Hopefully soon. That'll be another one I want to fully listen to. Number 2 is Brave New World, and then I think obviously what number 1 is, The Book of Souls. That's obvious for me. Book of Souls is really them doing the prog, and they perfected the prog on Book of Souls easily. That's the one thing that they perfected the prog on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Are we just talking studio albums?
Well, I remember Book of Souls came out right when I was getting done middle school and going into high school. So I think that was the second Iron Maiden album I ever purchased. And I remember playing it a lot.
Which one? This one?
Recent albums, yeah.
This one right here? Or that would have been later.
Yeah. You know what's weird? As much as Brave New World, imagine if before Brave New World. I'm saying when they did the Ed Hunter tour. When they did the Ed Hunter tour, right when Bruce came back in the 90s. Imagine if Brave New World came out in the 90s and they would have kept that 90s sound to it instead of it coming out in 2000. They would have kept it what the sound they would have been coming off of Virtual 11. What if that sound went to Brave New World? Imagine that.
Here's the thing about that. Virtual 11 is the worst Iron Maiden album of all time. The
Oh, you were
reason
saying something,
being
Mike?
is that they were trying. Steve was trying to go back to the traditional Iron Maiden sound, and Blaze's vocals did not work for that style. Blaze's vocals do not fit that style. He's more for the darker tone. Like his vocals fit so well on X Factor, and then you come to the complete and polar opposite with an album that just didn't really fit his style. There's only about 2 songs on that album for me that I absolutely like. Future Real, because it's short. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
No.
It's like, okay, it doesn't insult my intelligence. And then the Clans. Those are the only 2 that I think were great on there. The rest were dog shit. It was a complete another dog shit album. Blaze's vocal. They feel like the style would have fit. If it was a Bruce album, it would have been rated higher. I would have rated higher if Bruce was on there. Like, I probably would have had it been a 9 out of 10 or something like that, somewhere around there. But since it's Blaze, his vocals did not fit that style, like, at all. So it's the worst Iron Man album of all time.
I mean, the best.
In my opinion, it's like. And here's the thing: for the longest time, I thought Final Frontier was the worst album. That all changed when I heard the Virtual 11. That was just like, fuck, that's the worst. That makes Final Frontier look like a good album, look good in comparison. Like, my God, it was not good.
I think the best era for Iron Maiden was the 80s.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. I think those first 9. Yeah, you have a few stinkers here and there. You obviously think, oh yeah, No Prayer for a Dying's a stinker. But there is some good stuff in the 80s. Even I can even to extend going from No Prayer to Fear of the Dark, you know. Fear of the Dark to me was a fun album. I love Fear of the Dark.
Okay, if I had to rank the 90s first, because I missed out on that conversation. At the bottom, it's X Factor. No, not X Factor. I am a dumbass for saying that.
You need a fucking.
Please shoot me in the head.
How dare you have fucking Virtual 11 above X Factor?
I made a mistake, okay? I made a mistake, okay? I'm not perfect. I was gonna say Virtual 11, but my brain and my tongue decided to say X Factor for no reason. So,
giving all the hate to X Factor.
So Virtual, I had a Jam and John moment, people. Calm your tits.
Come on, man. Don't be like Jam and John. Don't be like Jam and John, who had Cold Lake at number 2.
I mean, frankly, I don't really care for Cold Lake, so I can't say. But anyway, back to what
I'll let you redo.
Yeah. Virtual 11, because there's only 3 good songs in my opinion.
3?
Future Real, the one that they sing with Bruce, forget what the name of it's called. Not Blood Brothers, but
Klansman?
Klansman I like. And then
that's another one that's probably
they did a video for one of the songs.
I wouldn't know.
They did a video for one of the songs too that I didn't mind.
Yeah, there may have been another one that was like.
Worst song is Como, whatever.
Oh, the last track? Yeah.
Worst songs, in my opinion.
Not even good. You can't even think of a third one. It's just like you can only think of 2. There were only ever 2.
Repeated over and over and over. Huh, Steve? 2. And then I have Fear of the Dark at number 2. I don't care too much for Fear of the Dark. I prefer side 1. I don't care for side 2.
Wow. I like the whole album. I think Fear of the Dark is a very underrated album.
I think they were kicking a dead horse with Bruce on that album, but that's just my opinion. And then I think the best album they did in the 90s was X Factor. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think our rankings are pretty much the same. I do. Virtual 11 is the worst of the '90s and the worst Iron Maiden album of all time. And then No Prayer for the Dying easily. Yeah, I think we can agree. I do absolutely love Fear of the Dark a whole lot. I love that album all the way through, front to back. It's a great album. And yeah, X Factor's the best of the '90s.
What was the song on Fear of the Dark that I liked?
I love everything, but if I had to pick one, probably the title track.
Oh, Be Quicker. Be Quicker, Be Dead. It's fastest song on the album.
It's got that catchy. It's catchy. Like,
I like The Fugitive.
Fear of the Dark.
I like The Fugitive.
Yes. Ooh, yes. What? Fugitive is a good underrated track. I wouldn't mind seeing that being brought back into the live set list.
I love the whole album of Fear of the Dark. It is a fantastic album. It reminds me, it's like it's a '90s version of the self-titled and Number of the Beast. It reminds me of those albums. It's like, because it has no weak moment on it. It is a fantastic album. I can't say perfect, but there's no weak song on that album whatsoever.
I mean, this is one of the first albums I got from them.
Nice.
Yeah, I got Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind.
One I ever got, I think, was Flight 666, the live album.
Oh, that was the first DVD I got of theirs.
Yeah.
And then I think studio-wise, it was the Final Frontier. Final Frontier was my first studio album from Maiden.
I mean, it changes from time to time for me.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's my 80s ranking. It might be different from y'all, so take it with a grain of salt, or stab me in the eye. Either way, it's fine. I'm putting Seventh Son at the bottom for me. I think it's the weakest 80s album. My opinion, I don't care for Seventh Son. I know, pitchforks. The pitchforks are coming.
Fuck you.
I'm putting this one number at the bottom.
Oh, that's even more pitchforks. That's even worse. Okay, what do I want to have at the bottom? What would it be? Probably. That's a tough one to think of. It's either. I'm probably gonna say Peace of Mind.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I put Iron Maiden.
I don't
know. How many albums do they have?
What? Huh? That's
how many
sacrilege. That's sacrilege.
Y'all have sacrilege for fucking putting self-titled and fucking Seventh Son at the bottom. What the fuck?
No, I changed my mind.
Yes, because I'm that crazy.
I would put Peace of Mind at the bottom and self-titled above it. And then the rest go from there.
All right, Seventh Son. All right. For me, it's Seventh Son. Then, as much as I love the studio album, and it's the album that got me into Iron Maiden, I'm putting Number of the Beast above Seventh Son.
Oh, that's. I hate you, Mike.
I'm committing blasphemy.
You're welcome.
I'm going to commit blasphemy yet again. The next one after Peace of Mind is Power Slave.
God, I love those albums.
It's the back-to-back Swords and In the Village songs that they don't do it for me.
Well, back in the Village and
this may be controversial, but I think Rime of the Ancient Mariner is too damn long.
You don't think Empire of the Clouds is?
I love Empire of the Clouds. I just think that Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a smidge too long. If it was 10 minutes, I still would think an epic. Maybe 10 minutes. Get rid of some of the filler that's in that song. Like, come on.
Well, I would make
3
it
minutes out or something like that. Too long.
I would, yeah, I would have to agree with you on that because Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner has that little.
It has some good moments. The song has some great moments, but I just think it's smidge too long. Smidge too long. I think after that.
All right, I'm committing grand larceny right here. People with saying we're gonna put peace of mind next for me, and I'm committing grand larceny. I'm putting peace of mind next.
I mean,
Take it with a grain of salt, people. Not really. I'm just joking.
I mean, you forgot I had
peace of mind.
You forgot I had peace of mind at number 7. It's worst of the 80s for me. What would I go after that? Okay,
Yeah.
where am I at? This would be number 5.
Yeah. Look at my list. It's rows of sunshines and daisies.
Somewhere in Time. Somewhere in Time is my number 5. Would it be? Yeah, Somewhere in Time's number 5. Yeah.
See, sir,
No, wait,
sir,
wait,
sir.
Wait. I take that.
We'll get to that.
It's not Somewhere in Time. It's not Somewhere in Time. It's Killers.
See, I don't have.
Killers is my number 5. Killers is my number 5.
I don't have Killers. So
I got Killers. It's just like
you better take
people
that
talk
back.
about it being better than Subtitle. No.
Yeah, I only have the self-titled.
Ryan, you're shooting me in the heart. You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
He's like,
You're killing
is
me,
just
dude.
like it's not
Putting
that.
Killers at number 5.
Hold on.
You shot me to death.
Killers is not as great as the self-title. I'm stand by that hill. Self-title is better than Killers.
Phantom of the Opera is one of the best riffs ever.
Phantom, the whole stuff. I'll get to self-title. But yeah. Okay. Number 4, that would probably be Somewhere in Time.
Why did you say that?
Right. Oh, hey, what's up, Ben? What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben.
Brother.
Agree.
What's up,
Peace of
Ben?
mind. If we agree
what's
on
up,
peace
Ben?
of mind, me and him, at least I'm not committing sacrilege. At least Ben agrees with me. Freaking number 7, Peace of Mind. Where am I going next? Oh yeah, we're at number 3.
I still did. Hey, what's up, Ben?
You said Somewhere in Time, didn't you, Ryan?
Yeah, he and I agree. Peace of Mind was not really.
Hey,
it's got a few good.
hey,
hits,
I
but it's like-
committed
it's got a
grand
bunch of
larceny
filler on
and
it.
put
It's
a
like,
7th son at the bottom. I mean, I committed
grand
grand larceny and put 7th son at the bottom. I feel proud of it.
You'll be shocked where I have 7th son on.
Okay.
I mean that's a good album. It has like The Evil That Men Do, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Oh, babies. How dare you?
Yeah. I think why I put number the Beast second to last was because I love the album. It's the album that got me into Iron Maiden, but it's the album with most burnt
What do I
out.
have at number?
That's the only reason.
What do I have a number?
Other than that, it's still in an album I enjoy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, speaking of self-titled, number 3 is self-titled. Number 3 is self-titled for me. Fucking love the self-titled.
Okay. I still didn't give my... Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Where were you at?
All right. At number 5, I have the self... No. Yeah, because I still... I think I was at 6. I was going to 5 and 4. So I got sidetracked. So for me, number 5, it's gonna be Power Slave. Number 5. Number 4. No Prayer for the Dying. I love that
That's
album.
1990.
Underrated as hell. Not
No
one
Prayer for the
bad song
Dying
off the album,
1990.
in my opinion.
That's 1990.
Number 3, self-titled.
Mike! No Prayer for the
My number
Dying
three
is
is the self-titled.
1990. It's not an 80s album.
Yeah, that's the first album in the 90s.
Huh?
80s is self-titled, Killers, Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, Power Slave, Summer in Time, Seventh Son.
Yeah, I don't blame you though, because I get Hot in the Shade with Kiss next up with 19.
Well, I fucked up my 90s ranking. Oh, well, I'm not changing it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'll just say that No Prayer for the Dying is my second favorite 90s album. Anyway, all right, back to my 5 and 4. Yeah. It was Power Slave and the self-titled. Then I'm gonna go Killers at number 3. No. Yeah, Killers at number no. Yeah, Killers at number 3.
I mean, it does have Rothschild.
Rothschild's good. Rothschild's a good track.
Yeah, Rothschild's good. I just like the title track.
Oh yeah,
Such a great
you
title
that
track.
number 3.
Remember? Yeah. Then we're gonna go.
Ben says Power Slave at number 3.
I'm still picking my number 1, and I already know what it is.
I know my
waiting for
number
y'all
1.
to
I
go.
already know my number 1. I already said my number 3. My number 2 is Number of the Beast.
I can agree. I can agree with putting Power Slave at number 3.
That would be mine too. Number of the Beast would be 2 for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then I think a lot of y'all y'all know what number 1 is. I don't even need to say it, y'all.
Somewhere in Time.
Seventh Son. Seventh Son.
I'm joking. It's Seventh Son. I know. My number 1's Caught Somewhere in Time. Somewhere in Time's my favorite overall studio album. I always keep going back to it and having a blast listening to it each time.
I think I know, Ben.
Sea of Madness, Heaven
Have the first 2. Ben would have the first 2 at the top. Of course he would.
Oh, yeah.
But again, self-titled. Self-titled's a great album. I just think Killers is just like, I don't get the hype. I listen to that and I'm like,
okay. Alternate universe. And Ben, if you want to answer this question, you can too. Brian White. In an alternate universe,
say virtual level.
Hold on. Pump the brakes, Junior. Hold on. I was gonna say alternate timeline. Paul Di'Anno stays in the band. What would Number of the Beast sound like with Paul Di'Anno?
Oh. They would still gone the punky direction.
Would it sound?
No, I don't think it would.
Yeah.
Sound good. I don't think it would sound good.
Really?
He can't.
Now, since you brought it up, no, he can't.
He couldn't pull off what Bruce does.
Now, Ryan, since
No, he couldn't pull off that screaming Number of the Beast.
now since
Couldn't do all the screaming.
No,
That's
he
the
couldn't.
problem with.
now, Ryan, since you brought it up about an alternative timeline and you already kind of spilled the beans on your thing,
Virtual 11's the best
commit to
album
it.
in that alternate timeline.
Virtual 11's
that.
Virtual-
Which means Book of Souls is the worst.
Virtual 11's
When you
their
flip the list over. So that would also probably mean some of the. That would probably mean Killers is the best.
Virtual 11's
That
their
would
Sign
mean
Anger.
No Prayer for the Dying is awesome.
Virtual 11ers
Wyatt? Wyatt, what did you say?
Virtual 11ers are Saint Anger.
No,
I'll be
because then
back.
that makes Saint Anger the best album. I'll be right back, Ryan. Well, then Wyatt, that means Saint Anger's the best album Metallica ever put out. Can't believe I said that. But whoa, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, I don't know.
What's the matter with this guy? I'm just joking. What's your thoughts on the album art though for Dance of Death? Okay, I think it's the worst album art that the band's put out. I think.
Sort of reminds me of like World of Warcraft or something.
And I think I was talking to Ben, or I was talking to a few people today. We were talking about Anthrax's, I forget what album is it, but it's one of their, not their greatest albums, has a lot of filler. I think it's the one that has the little 8-ball on it. I don't remember what the album title's called, but I know it wasn't a good album.
Volume 8.
Yeah,
Volume
thanks, Ryan. Volume 8. Volume 8. And I posted on Almost Human's Facebook page. I said, Suck versus Suck. Volume 8 or Saint Anger. I'm still going.
Saint Anger's the better album.
Really?
It's a tie for me.
I'm shocked that you picked that because I'm going Volume 8 because that has a lot of filler on it. At least I can deal with a lot of filler instead of trash can snare.
It's a tie for me.
I don't think that.
Now, if
Saint Anger's misunderstood. It's not that bad of an album.
Is it?
It's not that bad of an album. I stand by when I said. I stand by my score of giving it a 7 out of 10. It's not the worst thing in the world.
7 out of 10. I give it a 3 out of 10, and that's being
guys. You got to remember.
fair.
You got to remember. I've heard worse. I have heard.
I mean, you've heard worse. You poor soul. You've heard worse.
Saint Anger's not that bad of an album. It's just not.
All right, I'm gonna pick your brain again. Volume 8 or Risk?
Volume
I'm
8.
Risk. I'm going Risk.
Risk. Wow.
Volume 8.
Do I want to be evil? Yes, I will.
Yeah, Kid Me would have probably said Risk too.
Yeah.
I would have gone into the lens of what I was back in '99. So I was about 8 or 9 years old, so I would have probably said Risk.
Risk only has one good song, and that's not even good.
No, I'm going to commit grand larceny again.
You gotta remember.
Nightmares of the...
Oh, okay. Okay, you said Nightmares of the Decomposed and 16 Under versus what?
Volume 8. I
mean, I would rather listen to Nightmares.
I'd rather listen to something that's going to make me laugh. I'm going Nightmares of the Decomposed because I want to get a good laugh.
Okay.
You got a message.
What if they toured together? Like,
what, 16 Under and Anthrax?
What if Anthrax, Megadeth, and 6 Feet Under toured together?
That would be terrible. Dave would be like, "Yeah, I'm not bringing these guys out on tour anymore."
Imagine Chris.
I mean, Dave
Metallica just for the Saint Anger tour. Metallica just brings out Chris Barnes. Metallica brings out Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes comes out and starts singing the Saint Anger. Metallica comes out during the Saint Anger tour. Chris Barnes walks on stage. He starts singing Saint Anger and Keep Searching, that song.
Oh, frantic, 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 tick, 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 frantic, tick, tick, tick.
But Chris Barnes is just saying, I don't know, Ben.
We don't know, Ben.
It's kind of just, I'm just winging it, brother. If you want a link, I can send it, brother, if you want to hop on.
But yeah, you gotta
They said
remember,
I'm just doing a little stream. You gotta hop on if you want.
Yeah, okay, Mike, you gotta remember, 1999. I was 8 or 9 years old, and I was listening to these bands at the time.
What's the second one? I know the one's Creed.
Oh, the cassette or the cassette?
Yeah.
Collective Soul Dosage.
No.
Their fourth album. The last one with the first lineup. The last one with the first lineup. The last one I give a damn about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not even.
Well, I do have some news this week. I'm getting an operation done. Well, it's dental. Got to get 2 teeth pulled because 2 teeth cracked. You know, that's fun and all.
I was gonna.
I don't know.
All right, cool, Ben. All right, cool, brother.
I don't know. Look, I got one of the tooth that I had to have one of my tooth pulled out because it was chipped.
Yeah, right
there. Up here, it's up in the upper region, upper right side.
Yeah.
It was causing a lot of excruciating pain, but I had to get that removed. The rest of them are completely fine. The rest of my wisdom teeth are completely fine.
So
it was just that one in the back.
So yeah, Brian, I sent you a photo of that band logo, Trickster. Well, there's a story to that. Trickster was an original band.
I've seen that kind of. I've seen those sports logos before.
What'd you say about
that's
Trickster?
Well, Trickster was a band idea I had in college, high school, college. It was one of the name ideas I tossed around. And one of my friends does logos. So my buddy made that logo for me. I told him, hey, I just make a logo and see how it looks. But the idea of Trickster, the genre was going to be elf, rainbow, kind of that rock stuff.
You do know there's another band called Trickster, right?
Oh boy.
There's another band.
But I never technically. Yeah, well, like I said, it was just one of my ideas. I never really committed to it. So I think I had 5 or 6 band name ideas. A few good names, and then a few just, what the fuck was I thinking? Yep. One of them was shit. You have your Gems of Reality, which I'm interested in. I'm interested in how that's gonna turn out.
Oh, it's gonna be big.
I only had one.
Master Blaster, that's one. Master Blaster. Master Blaster, that's one.
Going Tenacious D.
Damn, I gotta think. The autistic. No. Well, I gotta say it right. Metal-itistic, which is metal-itistic, meaning me making fun of autism, basically. Me making fun of my disability, basically, but not wording it that way where I would offend people. Oh, I wouldn't care if I did, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I could think about, because the other names were just stupid, like a dog sandalfoot, like, you know, like, ugh. Right? Imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Dog Sand doesn't sound too bad. It's not
Sandalfoot, though, really.
Sound like, it's kind of a kind of unique.
Sandalfoot, and I remember the drawing. I drew a sandal, then I put SANDFOOT on top of the sandal as a logo, and I looked at it and it's like, that's bad.
I think I only have
Weighing
one.
out. Oh no, he's back.
Oh fuck.
Who's back? Me?
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back
Oh.
for my treat.
Hello, shit.
You know,
Welcome
I
back.
lost his face. Hi, people. I don't know where he's been just lost. Speaking of news, Chris Barnes. Speaking of news, Chris Barnes has been in the news for the wrong reasons. If anybody knows, he made a Facebook and Twitter post recently saying that he's the new lead singer of Linkin Park. Actually posted saying that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I shared it on my Facebook.
Yeah. I'm like, gee, Chris, what are you doing, dude? How much weed did you smoke? Metal Shower. There you go. That sounds like a good name. Metal Shower. The Metal Shower. No.
How about Golden Shower?
The Metal Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with that. It's going to be a 5-track EP. Our band's called Golden Shower. 5 songs. The first song's I Want to Pee All Over You. The second song is Golden Shower, the title track. The third song is A Very Wet Sunday. The fourth song, I'm So Angry I Could Pee All Over You. And the fifth song, Pissing on Rock and Roll.
We'll have to get Ben's idea on that.
Oh, I'll have to. Well, you'll have to ask him. Golden Shower.
Yeah. Where'd Ryan go?
I think he made his mic. I think he had to go do something real quick.
Yeah.
We're speaking to me. I'm gonna mute my mic. I will be right back. I
have returned.
Yeah, Mike and I came up with another band name.
Oh, what did you come up with?
Golden Shower.
What?
Golden Shower.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What kind of name is that?
We're gonna it's gonna have a 5-track EP.
5-track EP. Huh. Wow, that's.
You wanna hear the songs, Ryan? The song title's 5. Get ready. The first song is inspired by Paul Stanley, with our lead singer doing a Paul Stanley imitation. I wanna pee on you.
Huh.
The second song is Golden Shower.
Golden Shower.
The third song is R.I.P. Rock and Roll. And the fourth song is a Wet Sunday. That's a Gene-inspired song. Oh, yeah!
Damn.
And then the fifth song, Pissing on Rock and Roll. There you go. That's your Golden Shower EP.
God damn.
I am. So, what's everyone been blasting recently? Any new bands?
No, just
Yeah, not
bunch,
really.
bunch of Testament stuff.
Oh, hey, Scott. Oh, no. It's Mr.
Hmm.
All right, Dwight. You got a band for Ryan since you had one for me? You got a funny band for Ryan?
I don't know if I'd play those kind of games.
All right,
trying
Dwight. Give me another one. I'm all game. Shoot. Give me another one.
Autistic metalhead. I don't. I don't know.
I thought of a funny one for you, Wyatt. All right, let me think. Vag Trap.
Oh God.
VAGTRAP. Vag Trap. and it's the same five songs, 5-song EP, self-titled band, Vag Trap. Genre, thrash, old school thrash.
I got one
Oh
song.
yeah, rest in peace, Johnny Hockey.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, heard about that.
You got one song?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my cock into you. That's the first one.
What was it? I'm sorry, Wyatt. I missed. I was reading something.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my cock into you. Or my meat stick into you.
I run my stick into you. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna run my stick into you. Okay, that one was pretty funny. That one's pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, Ben should be here in a minute.
Yeah.
Cool.
And of course, Homer Simpson just put his house on fire. Sorry, I had the Simpsons on TV too, so don't mind me if I'm looking off to the side.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's the episode where he tries to find his own religion. So he's sleeping in the house, and the house is on fire, and
Yeah.
it classic.
Have you ever seen that George Carlin video about him talking about religion?
Oh, that's hilarious. Classic. That is hilarious. That video is hilarious. George Carlin is good stuff.
Yeah.
A very controversial, but definitely funny comedian.
Him and
Yeah.
the black one. I forget his name.
Eddie Murphy?
Richard
the other one.
Pryor.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Richard Pryor. Classic. Ooh, yeah. Me and a macho Mike. All right, yeah, I feel one. I feel one.
Ooh.
I feels the metal bends almost here. The metal Hulkster is traveling through the universe. Oh yeah, the metal Hulkster is traveling through the universe, waiting
boy.
to make his entrance. Uh, but
Meat
yeah,
stick.
I am gonna plug a few. You there. Okay, well, there's a good band you can come up with. Why you said Meat Stick? Well, there's your new band, Meat Stick.
Yeah.
Question is, what genre?
Power metal.
Uh, really? Okay.
Oh, I guess glam because it's called meat stick.
Glam Meat Stick. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? I'll provolone all over you. Let me pepper that. No, I can't do a pepperoni joke song. I gotta think. Let me give you my pepperoni. There you go.
Let me give you my Italian sausage.
Suck on that salami. You can suck on the salami. Suck on that salami. There you go. There's a good song. Suck on that salami.
Swedish meatballs.
Yeah. Oh dear Lord, Wyatt, don't make a new genre. Don't create food metal. Well, that's already a thing. Pizza death. So that's already been a thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget Max Sabbath.
Next Sabbath.
But to be
More
fair,
ribs.
they're more of a parody. They're more of a parody band than the only food metal band.
There is a band called At the Plates.
Yeah. At the plates. Yeah.
Oh, great! Let me guess. Food themed parodies of At the Gate.
Well, it's not a parody band, but it's
Ooh, okay, Ryan. I'm gonna hit you with something, Ryan. Bonk. Okay, here's a food parody for you. A food parody of Dream Theater. What's the band called?
Oh, trying to think of something.
Cream Cheese Theater.
No.
No, that doesn't work. Chinese food takeout theater.
Okay. I think I found one. Cream Theater.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
All right. Wyatt, you get Motley Crue.
Parody of
Like
Motley
a food
Crue.
parody of Motley Crue. A food parody of Motley Crue. What's the band called?
I'm trying to.
I've got a
think of
few
it.
I could say.
Big Mac Crew.
Broccoli stew. Just waiting on Middle Bin
Yep.
to get on in here.
I'll be right back. I gotta go bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
No problem. Well, I do have some concerts coming up. I'm seeing this fall. I'm seeing Iron Maiden up in Baltimore. Then I'm going to Atlantic City to see Deep Purple and Yes. So those are the two concerts I'm seeing this year.
Yeah, I'm going to see Testament on the 13th, and
Ooh, Testament.
Yeah, with Creator and Possessed. And then I'm gonna see Maiden next month.
That should be fun.
I'm gonna see Maiden next month.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was earlier today. I am gonna start plugging out a few channels, so go check out Wyatt. By the way, go check out Ryan. Just saying, go check out Metal Ben. The other channels I'm plugging, go onto Facebook, because I was watching a really good stream on Facebook. Go check out That Metal Voice, Jimmy K on Facebook. Go check him out. He did a good stream on Iron Maiden earlier, where he was talking about the current tour. Go check out all the streaming. Go check out My Music Corner. Go check out My Music Corner. That is a great underrated channel. You guys need to start following and watching. Slipknot. Okay, I got one for. Oh, we got Ben.
Yo,
Ben!
what's going on?
What is up? What is up, Metal Hulkster? The return.
Man, I just woke up like an hour
You
ago.
could say this is a return. Oh, I am so sorry,
damn.
dude.
It is a return. The Metal Bastards Hangout Podcast Union. There we go.
Yeah.
Reunion. Yeah, what got me inspired, Ben, for doing this was I was actually watching That Metal Voice did a Facebook podcast earlier today on he was talking about Iron Maiden, and while he was talking about he mentioned that Dance of Death had its 21st anniversary. So I said, well, why don't me and Ryan do a little stream and discuss, Dance of Death, 21 years since that album came out in 2003, and, we gave our thoughts.
That's hard to believe. I bought that new back in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
My opinions of the album, I think it's an underrated album. Terrible album.
I think I said it. Terrible on Mark.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I can
terrible
understand
album.
that. I think some of those. I think that them and Dream Theater have a good number of albums that I definitely think are underrated. I think when I think Iron Maiden underrated gems, I definitely think Dance of Death has got to be one of those. I don't know how many people talk about X Factor that much, because that might be underrated as well.
I have X Factor.
I instantly think Fear of the Dark is underrated.
I agree.
Love Fear of the Dark.
That's a good album. I do like X Factor. I like the bonus tracks off the X Factor. Oh, what the hell were they?
I wouldn't know, because I don't think
Virus.
I don't think
Virus
mine,
was one.
I don't think mine is I don't think mine has bonus tracks. I gotta pull.
No,
Unfortunately, I had to pull out my freaking tote to get this out.
no,
Oh,
those bonus tracks were released on like an EP. That's very, very hard to find.
Oh, damn.
I think it's like 4 or 5 bonus tracks that were left off the X Factor. I can't remember. I know Virus was one. Well, Virus is on the Best of the Beast.
Yeah, I do think that. I'm probably at some point probably going to go and get some other albums that aren't official studio albums at some point. So I want to see if some of them are. Well, let me see. Now that I have access. What do I got on here? Wait, how many songs are on the actual album?
Hey, Ben, I sent them to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think it's 11 tracks on X Factor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I only got the. I think mine is the 2015 Digipack version of the X Factor.
Oh yeah, one was called Judgment Day. That definitely should have been on the X Factor. That's a good song. It's like
only one on here that's got the word judgment is Judgment of Heaven.
That's a good one, yep. So the bonus tracks were I remember these now. I Went My Own Way, Justice of the Peace, and Judgment Day. All 3 actually really good songs.
Yeah, but mine is just if I could put on the camera, mine is just the 2015 Digipack. The 2015 remastered Digipack version.
Oh, you got the Digipack version of it. Cool.
Yeah, I think there's some others in here I got that are different kinds. Some of them are either Digipack versions. Like, which ones do I have that are not Digipack? Well, number one, I think I got the enhanced CD.
I'm gonna see.
I got the enhanced CD of Fear of the Dark. This one's a digitally remastered 1998 version of Fear of the Dark. So it's got the enhanced. It's got the the spine where it creates Eddie. I think it's the Eddie from the self-titled album, I believe. Which I thought I need to get those.
Yeah.
I need to get those versions of those albums. They're really freaking cool. But I think everything that I got when it comes to this stuff. I think that's one of those in between. Like, I think the other ones are. Well, let's look here. I got Number of the Beast enhanced CD. Yeah, Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and Power Slave are enhanced CD. And then it's Somewhere in Time, Seventh Son, and No Prayer that are the 2015 Digipacks.
And these are all.
I think even the first 2 Iron Maiden are the Digipacks. The 2015 remasters.
I mean, these are all digi.
So, I don't mean to cut everyone off, but I'm looking online. Another album anniversaries today. Well, I mean, 2 years ago, The Sick and Die and the Dead came out 2 years ago.
Oh
so
yeah, the Megadeth album.
I forgot about that album.
Yeah, well,
I wanted to ask Ben.
Y'all were. It was gonna be you and Ben that were gonna do Megadeth, and then I was like, oh, I might come in.
Mine's got a different cover.
Yeah.
The horrible.
Yeah.
I think that is. Yeah, the back. Yeah, the back of my Digipack. That cover is the back of my Digipack.
Yeah. I used to have the other cover.
Yeah, the same as me.
Yeah, because this got censored. Well, I don't know if there was 2 different covers for it.
Yeah, I think the one that I have from this has the official where it's like Eddie's in this kind of weird and half of his head is taken off. You can see the brain on it.
Right. And mine's the original version, the CMC International version. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did 2 they did 2 covers because I guess some people thought the other cover was too violent or whatever. So.
Yeah. But yeah, they still have that cover on, but just as the back of the 2015 remastered Digipack.
Oh shit, you're right. It is the 2-year anniversary of the Sick Dying the Dead.
It is. Yeah.
That's hard to believe.
It's a good album.
And when we saw them live during that tour. No, it wasn't that album tour, but they started touring when that album came out, I think. Because they were doing They were doing the anniversary tour. They were doing the anniversary tour for Countdown to Extinction.
Yep.
If I'm correct.
Yeah, you're right.
And they played because they played a few of the new songs live.
God, they
at Hershey
played
Park Stadium, I think.
Yeah, they did. Oh.
Well, they played "We'll Be Back" and
"We'll Be Back." They played in the other one. Let me break out my CD.
There was. Yeah, you're good. Another album I'm gonna bring up. I might actually do a review on it in the near future. Is the new Deep Purple. I was going to ask what y'all's thoughts on the new Deep Purple album. I think it's a return to form. I think it's. I've been. It bumped way up to my number 3. It is my 3rd favorite studio album now from Deep Purple. I think it's really jumped up.
Cool.
I think it was Soldier On they played. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They played them both when I seen them last year too.
Well, they didn't play Soldier On when I saw them a couple weeks ago. They played The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead, and We'll Be Back.
Yeah, it was We'll Be Back and Soldier On. Yeah. I remember it now, Ben. It was. We'll Be Back and Soldier On.
Yep. Yeah, that's a cool show. But no,
It was.
Speaking of Megadeth, they're going to be getting back in the studio soon to work on another album.
Cool.
That's what I heard.
With that new guitar player from Winter Sun.
I also heard it.
Man, I don't want to spoil my
Steve Harris. I was telling Ryan. Steve. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was telling Ryan that Steve Harris recently spoke out to the fans saying it is false. They are not recording a new album.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
And then I want your opinion. Me and Wyatt, we were joking about it, and Wyatt said he saw it. Chris Barnes is in the news for making a stupid post on Facebook saying that I'm the new lead singer of Linkin Park.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Lord. I just wonder if that's actually the real Chris Barnes or some troll behind the account.
I think it's a troll.
It probably is, because I've been noticing a lot of these accounts that are celebrities, and I don't know. It's still funny, though.
I still think it's still funny. Yeah. Be heard photography. Hello. Yeah.
Oh God. How the hell would Chris Barnes sing a fucking
what was I
song?
Oh, God knows.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. We were playing a game earlier, me and Wyatt came up with a brilliant band name to give to you, Ben. Do you want to give him the band name? Ben has to pick 5 EP songs for it. Do you want to give him the band name, Wyatt?
I think it was Meat Stick.
No, not Meat Stick. It was the first one.
Oh, I forgot already.
Golden
Shower.
Yeah, it was Golden Shower.
Oh, good. I got
Golden Shower. Piss metal, basically.
I got one song for it. Piss full of metal.
There you go. That's a good one.
You're in the throne. I mean,
that's a good one.
You're in the throne. So I need
3 more tracks, yeah.
Gold Shower of Glory. Fucking no. Oh, shit. The,
Pissophoric mutilation.
wait, no, I got one. The urinal, the urinal stall is my altar.
That's a good one. I think you have one more left.
One more.
One piss at glory.
It's a good one here. Oh, crap. Jug full of piss.
Junk full of piss. There we go. I thought you were going to say the jungle of piss, because that would have been more funny.
Jungle of piss.
Because that would have been...
I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah, that's kind of more catchy. Yeah. Anyway, jokes aside, Ben, what's your thoughts on Equals One, the new Deep Purple album? I know we've messaged about it.
I thought it was really good. I think it's a really strong album. I thought every track was good.
From what I've heard, like he doesn't sound too good live anymore.
Well, I mean, he is almost 80 years old, but I think he just turned 7.
I'm going to see Deep Purple for the first time in Atlantic City in a few weeks. I think that concert's coming up in Atlantic City. It's Deep Purple and Yes. That is the bill.
Interesting.
For a casino up in Atlantic City.
I think Ryan's internet dropped.
And you know what? Why not? He'll be back. He'll be back.
Deep Purple. Oh man, I do think the new album's real good though. I don't think there's a bad song on it. The new guitar player brings like a new energy to the band, I think. It kind of reminds me of like Blackmore a little bit.
I think Ralph said even the new guitar reminds me of Blackmore, but more heavier. I think the new guitar player brings a more heaviness to that, to the drums and the other. Yeah,
because there's one track on there where they're doing like double bass almost the whole way through it. I think it's the second track on that album. Got my CD over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to spin it again. It is a good album, though.
From what I have said over the past month or so, I've really said this album is the mirror of two albums. You could say it's Perfect Strangers Part 2, and you could say it has elements of Machine Head in it. With the heaviness of the one album where they have the wine glass.
Come Taste the Band. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, that's what I think it. That's what I think it has. Oh wait, didn't need to pull up Ben's. We're having some technical difficulties here, people. It is what it is.
I mean, the album cover sucks, but the music's great.
I don't know why. What?
Yeah, that's a terrible album cover.
I'm trying to pull up this person's comment and.
Produced by Bob Ezra.
Yeah, it's not their best album cover, but
the music
I
definitely
don't know if
makes.
we have a troll in the comments, but we'll answer this question. When did you get into metal music and how old were you? Well, I got into metal music when I was young, so I'm going to say maybe 6 years old. 6 years old for me.
I'm going to say like 7 or 8.
So, yeah.
I think you're around the same age, Ben, weren't you?
I got exposed to it when I was probably like 5, but I didn't start really getting into it till I was 9 when I first heard Metallica. Some Mountain Lightning. I think this stuff's as good as Mountain Dew. Anyways, yeah. To answer your questions,
it's the it was when did person all right. Sorry, Ben. I'm reading their comment. That's all. I'm like I'm getting kind of a gray area there.
I don't think.
Anyway, hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna. You were saying?
I don't think it's a troll.
I guess not. Oh, it's cool. As long as people don't start shit in the chat, I'm perfectly cool.
Absolutely.
But back to what I was saying. A few channels you should check out, Ben. Go check out My Music Corner. That's a new guy I've been following recently, and I think he mentioned me in a few of his videos a lot recently. Cool guy, knows his stuff. Go check out his channel, My Music Corner, and then I'm gonna ping him again. Go check out that metal voice, Mr. Jimmy K.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy K.
Good stuff. And
oh man, I've been watching him for years. I was watching him before I had a YouTube channel. Man, I think I first saw Jimmy K's channel.
And then another fun channel. Yeah, I discovered him recently after seeing him do some of the Q&A stuff with Ralph on Facebook. That's how I got into that metal voice. So when him and Ralph did the Q&A stuff, where Jimmy and Ralph would see if we can pick at Ralph's brain.
Yeah, it's really good channel.
Speaking of Ralph, go check out Mofos of Metal. The Rock and Metal podcast with Wad Lord himself and Ralph Vieira. Talk about a fun, unfiltered podcast. Oh my God, it's so much fun.
That's the best, still the best podcast out there. Freaking Andy.
And then another one I enjoy is with Mr. Tony Dio, The Contrarians.
Another good one.
The Contrarians. Yep. There's a lot of good ones out there.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's a really good one.
And then some smaller channels I'm going to shout out. Well, not small, but they are friends. If you guys like good entertainment, go check out It's Mr. Scott. Shout out to my buddy Scott.
Yes.
It's Mr. Scott puts out great live streams, fun live streams.
Oh yeah.
I picked at his brain a few times with some thrash or dies, push job endeavors, scarfs or barfs. It's all fun.
Yep, great channel. Great guy too.
Yeah, and then I will give a shout out to Thralls of Metal, Nick. I'm giving a shout out to Jam and John. Hey John, congratulations finally for righting your wrongs on a certain album.
Yeah, you finally got it right about All Roots of Madness. I saw that. Oh man.
But then he put Cold Lake at number 2, and that kind of put him back down again.
Come on, Jam and John. Cold Lake at number 2, really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm never gonna live it down. I think you saw my Rush ranking where I put a certain album.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Then you put... I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, the worst Rush albums still Roll the Bones or Hold Your Fire. Those two albums are terrible. Presto, I'm not a big fan of either. I don't know, that whole 80s period where they started the synths I'm not like huge into.
No, I'm not really much into the.
Tell me if I'm lagging or not.
Now you sound fine.
Tell me if I'm lagging or not, or my is okay.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I know Ben's gonna call me a poser. You poser. I know Ben's gonna call me a poser. You poser. You went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, that was what I wanted to do for vacation and visit the Football Hall of Fame. Hey, I gotta check off my checklist.
I went to the Rock and Roll. Yeah, excuse me. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in so I don't know. I thought it was cool. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now,
and I finally jammed with a band on drums. I did Highway to Hell. I want your all's honest thoughts. If you watched it at all. If I sounded good, I sounded bad.
I thought it was good.
It sounded good to me.
Yeah. I also did a little drum fill. If you guys notice, I did the Over the Mountain drum fill. Well, I got a few comments. Someone said, "What's that drum fill you did?" I said, "Well, it's an Aussie one, but you have to guess."
Over the
my
Mountain.
Favorite Aussie drum fill. Over the Mountain.
Yep, that's such a cool drum fill.
That whole album was good.
And then,
yeah.
So I think I had my top 5 Rush albums at number 5, and I committed the biggest sacrilege at number 5. And I know I said it before, pitchforks. I see those people with those pitchforks. At number 5, I had 2112, and I know that's a sacrilege. I know. But
go ahead.
There's just albums I like more than that.
I mean, the second half of that album, that's kind of
so
weak.
It's 2112, then Caress of Steel. It is 2112, Caress of Steel.
Underrated.
And Ben, you're gonna be a shocker. I actually have Presto in my. I actually have Presto in my top 5. It's my favorite overall, like late 80s album. That album surprised me.
I can't get into it, but that's your opinion. Heart Attack. That's a Jam and John move.
Yeah. Then then it's Farewell to King. And then my number 1 favorite album is Hemispheres. I love La Villa Strangiato. I think that's a perfect instrumental, in my opinion, for Rush.
What would my top 5 be? Okay.
Oh yeah, and I got this from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, by the way.
That's cool.
Sorry. I wait. Go ahead, Ben.
Let's see, my top 5 would actually be the first Rush album from 74. Number 5, number 4 would probably be 2112. Number 3 would probably be Caress of Steel. Number 2 would be Fly By Night, and number 1 would obviously be Hemispheres.
Okay.
Yep, Hemispheres is always number 1.
Yeah.
So Farewell to King would be 6 because I like the 70s Rush albums the best. Yep.
So for me, Ben, I'm gonna go from 1 to 20. So it'll be quick. I'll list all mine.
Okay.
For my number 1's Hemispheres, Farewell to King, Caress of Steel, 2112, Fly By Night. Then moving, no, because that album's jumped down. We're gonna go Signals, Counterparts, Moving Pictures, Permanent Waves, Power Windows, Hold Your Fire, Presto, because Presto, sometimes I like Presto and sometimes I don't. So that has jumped down. So that is at its 13th spot. Roll the Bones, Vapor Trails, Feedback, Snakes and Arrows, Clockwork Angels, just because I like that album, but I can't put it in my top.
Yeah.
But I respect it because it's a good send-off album. And the book I got, which was Martin Popsoff's, I have the album-to-album version of AC/DC. Well, now I have the Martin Popoff's Rush's album by album, and this book is so good.
Man, I got
so good.
I got
chock full of a lot of extra information.
Yeah, I got to start getting books.
I think I paid $35 for that. So,
yeah,
and then of course, if anybody would you guys think of the Bill Ward stream me and Ryan did?
I did see that. I thought it was pretty cool.
I think I did.
Oh yeah, where was I? I thought
I was. Yeah, you were in the live chat, but YouTube wasn't.
Yeah, it's being weird that day.
Yeah, and
I got to start getting that.
And then of course. Yep. I have 2 box sets in my collection. I have I'm blanking. The Sabotage Super Deluxe and the Bonfire box set.
Ooh.
I'm looking at others at the moment. But I'm thinking my next drummer, and any of you guys can join me too in any of these. I don't mind. The next drummer I'm thinking about doing, it's either I'm actually going to flip a coin to it. It's either going to be Filthy Taylor, Phil Animal Taylor, or Phil Rudd of AC/DC. I know I did some videos on Phil Rudd, but I've never done an in-depth video. Yeah.
What about John Bonham?
And Phil... everybody does John Bonham.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody does John Bonham. No one does Bill Ward. No one does Phil Rudd. No one does Phil Taylor. No one does the other guys. The other guys are going to get the love first for the popular guys. I'm sorry, that's how it is. And I'm going to listen to some Death Angel and stuff. I am thinking about also doing maybe a Gene Hoglan drumming tribute stream in a distant future. I'll do Gene Hoglan. That's in my top 10. And sadly, I have to do one popular drummer in my top 10, and I already said his name because he is a pioneer for thrash metal. Whether he's liked or hated, you can guess who it is.
I know who it is.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Lars.
Lars. And then I'm gonna probably do I do have my top 10. Bill Ward, Phil Taylor, Phil Rudd, Ian Pace, Clive Burr. All right, I gotta think now. All right, well, let's start. I'll have to think of the others.
Sorry, I'm hooking up my webcam.
There you go.
Forgot to hook
it
up.
Good. You're good.
All right. There we go. Much better.
Yeah.
Ian Pace would be good. I never hear anybody talk about Ian Pace.
I would have Ginger Baker.
You don't hear anybody ever talk about... Everyone talks about Ginger Baker. I don't. Everyone talks about Keith Moon. Everyone talks about Ginger Baker. At least the drummers, like I see talking about him. I am going to talk about Vinnie Paul.
That would be good.
I am putting Vinnie Paul on the list because I think he's. Because someone commented on my Billboard video saying that Vinnie Paul, I consider him the original godfather of groove drumming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How about Louis Clemente?
From Testament?
Never heard of him.
He was the original drummer for Testament. I think he's retired now. But he was an all right drummer. He was never like a technical drummer. Well, I think his best drumming album was probably on the Legacy.
This first
Vinny Appice. That is on my list too.
Oh yeah, another excellent drummer.
Vinny Appice.
Yep.
Cozy Powell is another one. No one ever talks about Cozy Powell. No one ever gives Cozy Powell love.
I agree. I mean, he was such a good drummer.
So many projects he's done.
Oh.
Jeff Beck, the Splinter Group with Michael Schenker and Peter Green.
Yep.
ELP, Sabbath, Rainbow. The list goes on and on. Queen, Whitesnake, the first album, Slide It In.
Oh yeah, good album.
Who's that other?
And then his solo stuff.
I think the last album, Cozy Powell.
What other?
I'm trying to think, the last Cozy Powell album he made was with Yngwie Malmsteen.
Who's that other drummer that? I think it was on the self-titled Whitesnake album.
Oh,
That was Cozy Powell. That's Cozy Powell.
Oh no.
No, Ainsley Dunsbar.
No, it's not.
Ainsley Dunbar. Yeah, he's the original drummer of Journey.
Ainsley Dunsbar.
Oh yeah, and then he had Ainsley Dunbar's Retaliation back in the 60s. He drummed for UFO for a little bit too.
Now I am gonna do I'm probably gonna do Vinny Caliuta, but I'm only gonna do the stuff he did with Frank Zappa. No one knows about Vinny Caliuta, so that's gonna be a wild card. I'm thinking of other drummers. Gene Hoglan's one because he's just a badass. Deserves more love.
Here's one. Lee Kerslake from Uriah Heep.
He was in Ozzy's band.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yep.
Ozzy's band too. He was in a band called Toe Fat. Also, check out that band.
Oh yeah, Toe Fat. Yep. I think he was in one called The Gods too. I think.
Yeah. Who else? Do I want to do Ringo Starr because I love Ringo. I mean, but
legendary drummer.
I could do a solo career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still out there doing it. I think he just turned 84 years old too.
All right. 84 years old. I will tell all these younger drummers out there, these faster drummers, you say Ringo's Beatles stuff is easy. Make a video of yourself playing it and say it's easy, and come back to me. As simple as that. And if you're gonna talk the talk, prove it.
Well, sure, it's not as fast, but it's hard.
Let's see, other drummers. What about Tommy Aldridge?
Oh, Tommy Aldridge is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Brian Tichy.
Yeah. Charlie Benatti.
Brian Tichy's okay. Gar Gar. I am going to do Gar.
Garcia. Oh man, this drumming was so good. Debatable who was better, Garth Samuelson or Nick Menta, because they were both so good. I think Gar might be a little better.
Dirk's a great drummer for Megadeth.
Really, really good drummer.
Yeah.
How about Paul Bostaph?
Who's the drummer for Venom? Bostaph. Well, of course, Paul Bostaph.
The drummer for you said for Venom? Isn't it Mantis?
Yeah.
I think that's who the drummer is. Or is he the guitar
I'm not sure.
Now I can't forget. Find out in a minute.
Yeah.
I think I might.
Venom band.
I could do the drummer for Spinal Tap just to mess with people's head.
There you go. Oh, man. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's the current lineup. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Mantis. Yeah, he's the drummer. Okay.
How about Anvil?
Oh, that drummer is freaking good too. I can't think of
it. Anvil's touring. Anvil's going on tour.
Yeah, I think they just put out their 20th.
Who?
No, it's not. It's Gilmore.
Oh, hey Ben. I think we might have a troll in the comments. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
I might end up.
Bye. Goodbye, so long. See you later. Have fun in the afterlife.
Na 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 na. Hey. Goodbye.
Hey, you're banned.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did look weird when they came in under the same name under different accounts.
I might end up getting off.
I'm falling for that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So Wyatt, what's this band Meat Stick you're forming? What's the genre?
It's like comedy thrash metal. It's like
comedy thrash. Okay. Do you know what the album's called?
Beat Your Stick.
There you go. Beat Your Stick. There you go. It fits.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The Weed Whacker.
No, that's Barnes.
Weed Whacker. That's Barnes.
Ball Peen Hammer Pounder. Oh, shit.
All right, I got 5 songs for Meat Stick. Wyatt, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm good. Damn it! All right, I gotta think. Grinder. There you go, Grinder. There's the first song, Grinder. Yeah, you put meat in the grinder. You grind it up.
Put your meat in the grinder.
Shit, I might still have the lyrics.
There you go. Put your meat in the grinder. Put your meat in the grinder. There you go. That's the first song. Second song is the title track, Meat Stick. I don't know what it's about, but
Gee,
Third song. Mr. Meaty. M.R. Meaty. Mr. Meaty. Third song, the fourth song is quit poking me with that.
Meat poker.
And there we go, meat poker. The fifth song is beating that meat. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's my version of that album. It's worse than Saint Anger. The album's worse than Saint Anger.
Yeah.
It's so bad that it's still got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know how, but it did.
I'll be dead by the time I get in there. Because that's how they work now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I didn't realize Sid Vicious wasn't in the WWF Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I'm still kind of going through it that he passed away, which was unexpected. I don't think anyone was expecting him just to, pass away.
Well, nobody.
And then I'm gonna say, what was it over the weekend? Since nobody knew, and then we had a very tragic passing in the sports world. We lost Johnny Hockey, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
Him and his brother got ran over by a drunken dumbass. Not calling them dumbasses. I'm calling the driver. Supposedly had 2 previous DUI charges before. Gee. I wonder how smart that was.
Wow. Yeah, for
and
real.
the worst part is it was the night before their sister was going to be married in Philadelphia. So it was the night before.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
life is a cruel.
Yeah, it can definitely be.
I just want to give my prayers out to Johnny Gaudreau's family and stuff. My prayer goes out. You don't lose Johnny, but it's him and his brother that went. So that's just more. That's sad. That's.
It definitely is. I agree. That's terrible.
I think I might get off here.
All right, that's cool. I'm probably gonna get off here in the next few minutes too. But I just want to say, if you're drunk, don't fucking drive. Get an Uber.
Don't drink and drive.
Get one of your friends to.
Yep, drinking and driving.
Or just drink at home. Or just
drink at home. Yeah. Or if you're gonna go out, like he said, get an Uber. Definitely. Speaking of which, I thought about trying to do that. Well, I'm starting a new job. I'm starting a new job next week. It could be this week too. I should find out tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys don't hear anything from me Friday, Ben, I'm getting I think I said earlier in the stream, I'm getting dental stuff done Thursday. I gotta get two teeth pulled that it's really affecting my health. So I'd rather get those pulled and not have to deal with bad breath.
Absolutely. Oh, I know what you mean. Absolutely. Indeed.
Yeah.
But people, there will be more streams on my channel. There will be more of these streams on my channel, and who knows if Ben or Wyatt shows up. We will keep you in the loop. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna tell. Oh, sorry.
So
if Ben wants to plug his channel, go ahead. Wyatt, if you want to plug your channel, go ahead.
Yeah, just subscribe to all of us.
And the stream right afterwards.
Metal Bench
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Chronicles.
subscribe to all of us.
Probably be streaming later on my channel. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's what's up.
Till next time, guys.
Yep, keep it metal,
All right.
everyone.
And
Rock and roll.